So it's our continent. I don't care if we're better than them or not. I want American dominance on our continent.
So that America was called something before America? It was called Turtle Island. Actually, that's what the Indians called the United States, was Turtle Island.
We have a federal republic.
have
We aren't multiple states.
But we have state laws that can actually oversee federal law.
No, it can't.
Red, blue, green, purple.
Yeah, what does that have to do with the argument that he's saying that the states can overstep the Constitution?
I'm bringing up a point.
I think they were charging everybody, MAGA. I don't think they were just targeting America or any specific country. They were charging, the Chinese, they want their investment back since they put stuff in fixing it. So they wanted to get their money back.
Yeah, screw the Chinese. They can't have any money back. It's ours. Take it by force.
It's not ours. It's power.
Yeah, it is. It's ours.
It's Panama's, but the thing about
we're gonna take it.
Panama gave it to China. I mean, the thing about it is Trump is going to take it. I hate to say it, but he's going to take it. What he wants to do is, I hope this is how he does it. I hope he takes it away from the Chinese and then gives it back to the Panamanians and let them control it with us guarding.
Why?
Why? See, the problem
because
the whole thing.
The problem is we built that for everybody to use. We did. We built it for everybody to use. We didn't build it just for the Americans. We built it for everybody to use for the safest way to get from the West Coast to the East Coast. We built it for everybody. Even the Chinese, we built it for the Russians. We built it for everybody. And if we turn around and we take it, and it's where nobody gets charged to go through it, everybody gets to go through it for free, just like it was done for the last 40 years until the Chinese took it over, then I think that that's where it needs to be. I don't think it needs to be actually in American hand to be run properly. If it's run with us securing it, making sure that nobody comes to push forward to take it, then I think we'll be okay.
I disagree. I think we should look out for the good of America, not good of other nations. I think we should put America first and take it and charge other nations to go through it, for sure.
Now, if we do that, we're no better than them.
So, it's our continent. I don't care if we're better than them or not. I want American dominance on our continent.
So you think we should take over every country?
And you're willing to send your kids and your grandkids to all these...
I'm willing to send myself. I would go if it was just Venezuela, if it wasn't Iran too.
But look, we're talking about Panama, and instead of going into Panama, we went into Venezuela. Isn't it a little bit off? Why didn't we just go into Panama and get it over with?
Well, because Venezuela has ties with China, and they're building dual-use ports, and they have ties with Russia with weapons. It does matter.
Hello? The point is Panama Canal.
Well, why, let me ask you this. Why do we want Panama Canal? Why do we want it? It's because the Chinese have it, and they shouldn't have it. Chinese have a hold in Venezuela. They shouldn't have that. They shouldn't have Russian weapons in Venezuela.
The Chinese are filling a vacancy. The Chinese, what they do is they go to the countries and they say, okay, your infrastructure is getting fucked. Why don't we invest in your infrastructure and we work together? They don't force anybody. They go to them this way.
I don't think that's much of an argument, though.
Well, not Ricky.
I don't care if it's voluntary or not. They can't have ties with Russia or China. This is our continent. It's for our protection.
We have ties with Russia.
Yeah, but they can't station battleships on our coast.
Wow.
We're not building dual-use ports for China and Russia.
Disgraceful. Let me ask you a question. How do you feel about Qatar having a base in Idaho? How do you feel about that? If you're talking about America first, we're going to go ahead. Trump's going to go ahead and lease out a base to Qatar for 10 years.
Oh, yeah, to train them on fighter pilots.
That's allowing another country to have sovereignty in the United States.
Yeah, I totally agree. That's horrible. I heard about that, too. They shouldn't be doing that.
But Trump's allowing that. So
yeah, Trump is horrible.
So you're more. Oh, go ahead, Ricky. Go ahead, Ricky.
No, I was going to ask Disgraceful what's his thoughts on what they did to the Native Americans when they come over, when we all know for a fact that they were here first. They slaughtered them and did what they did with the land and whatever the fuck they wanted.
I think we were conquerors, and I think that was good for our people. When we really didn't slaughter them, disease slaughtered them. They were really savages. They were really savages, and they didn't really hold a claim of territory. They followed the weather. They didn't really have a nation, per se. So we kind of conquered the savages, and I would say that's good.
But they did. because they were here first. You could say whatever you want to say, but
What
they
was
were
the
here
name of the
first.
nation?
It didn't have to have a name.
It did, or I don't respect it.
No,
Does it
And I
matter
don't
what's
even
the
respect it
name?
if it has a name.
Does it matter if it has a name or not?
No, frankly, it doesn't. They were still savages and they were warring and they didn't have defined borders. And we took
I'm sitting
land
here
for the
fucking
good of us.
disgraceful. Do you know that America was called something before America? It was called Turtle Island. Actually, that's what the Indians called the United States, was Turtle Island.
They
Because they
called the
believed it looked
continent.
like a turtle. No, it was called Turtle Island.
Yeah, the
because
continent was called that.
They believed that from all the way from the Gulf of Mexico all the way up to through the Mississippi, all the way around, they believed that it looked like a turtle. So they believed it was called Turtle Island, and that's what it was called. So it was an actual continent before it was the United States of America.
Yeah, that's what they considered a continent. They didn't consider it a nation. There were multiple tribes inside that span of land.
We're multiple tribes as well because we're multiple states. We're not any different than they are.
Yeah, we are. We have a federal republic.
have
We
all-
aren't multiple
we
states.
have, but we have state laws that can actually oversee federal laws.
No, it can't.
Yes,
do,
it can.
do you think we're
No,
free?
that's not what the Constitution
free?
says.
Are we free people?
You don't understand the
free people?
Constitution then.
No, the Constitution specifically says anything not outlined in federal law or the Constitution is allocated to the states.
The Bill of Rights is for the states.
That's the 10th Amendment.
People. The Bill of Rights are for the state, not the people. It's for the state, not the people. The people got the rights from the states. That's why we have state constitutions. The Bill of Rights was for the states to have sovereignty away from the federal government. That's what the Bill of Rights was. And then after the Bill of Rights, the states made constitutions for the rights to for the American people. That's why some states have the right to property, and the federal Constitution and the Bill of Rights, we don't have right to property. We have life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Because it's not allocated in the Constitution. You can allocate anything
It's in the state. It's in my state constitution, and anybody could come. My appeal was approved.
Yeah, that's the 10th Amendment of the Constitution, that it's allocated to the states. If it's not outlined in federal law or the Constitution. That's what I just said. And you said that they were overriding the Constitution. That's not what that is. That's a part of the Constitution.
For the states, not for the people. That's what you're not understanding.
I don't care about that. The 10th Amendment is for the states, and it says that the states get allocated whatever the federal government isn't. So they can add property rights. That's not overstepping the Constitution. That's a part of the Constitution of the federal government. They're aligned with the Constitution.
I got a question for you.
Well,
in our Constitution or Bill of Rights, does it say anywhere about right, left, red, blue, green, purple?
Yeah, what does that have to do with the argument that he's saying that the states can overstep the Constitution?
I'm bringing up a point. Does it mention anything what I just mentioned?
Yeah, I'll answer as soon as you tell me how that pertains to debate.
Does it mention anything?
Does that pertain to the debate, sir?
Whether it being
How does that pertain to the debate?
blue, red.
So you can't tell me
Can I answer
because
the
you don't know.
Oh,
It doesn't.
I know. I thoroughly understand.
It doesn't pertain to the debate that we're having right now.
A framework for a deal. Framework for
No, it doesn't, sir.
Been all trick, time to come out of it. Seeds watch us